Alright, what's going on, everybody? Winter anime season has started for the new year, and there are a lot of interesting shows to watch right now. There certainly isn't a shortage of high fantasy and isekai anime to watch from last season or this season, but I came across something very interesting last night when looking for another new series to watch. I spotted what looked like another isekai anime with a female protagonist and figured, why not? Why not just give it a try? It can't be any worse than the show that I just watched, Assassin's Pride. I started the show knowing literally nothing about it. I didn't even know the name of the series until looking the Japanese name up on Google after finishing the episode. The Japanese really don't believe in shortening their titles. The untranslated name of the series is so long I'm not even going to attempt to say it. The English title for the show is Since Pain is Disagreeable to Me, I think I'll put all my points in defense. Wow, talk about a mouthful. It's also referred to as Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. I actually like that second translated title the most, and for the remainder of this video, I'll just refer to it as Bofuri. Since I didn't know what type of show this was, it completely just caught me off guard because it's a comedy. It's not an isekai, but it's similar to Sword Art Online and Rising of Shield Hero. The main character, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this, I'm probably gonna screw up a lot of these names, so please forgive me. So the main character's name is Katie, or is it Kada? Not sure, I'm gonna go with Katie. So Katie decides to start playing a VR MMO game called New World Online, and the episode follows her first 2 days playing the game alone without her friend Riza. She chooses the name Maple for her character, and because she doesn't want to get hurt, she goes with a shield and dumps all her points into Vitality. Then she is loaded into the starting area. From this point on, the show had me. She looks at others walking around her and realizes that she's slow because she didn't put any points in agility. Throughout the episode, she's constantly gaining new abilities and leveling up because of how the game rewards doing certain actions over and over. For example, she lets a bunny attack her for a whole hour. It doesn't take much damage from her because of how high her vitality is. Taking damage constantly causes Maple to unlock a total defense skill, which doubles her vitality. This, of course, will allow her to tank even more damage. Later on, she fights a giant bug that spews poison attacks and acquires poison resistance. Once she realizes how this works, she just lets the monster attack her over and over a few times before killing it. I really like how Maple stumbles onto things as she plays the game and eventually makes a really powerful character build by the end of the episode, despite being a newbie. The funniest scene in the episode, in my opinion, is when Maple takes a nap in the middle of the forest and then all the monsters begin to attack her as she sleeps. A player with the same class as her, named Kuruma, so this guy sees her and he comments on how strange it was, and he just walks right past her. Then she wakes up to a notification that she's unlocked a new skill from all the damage she took and begins to panic and starts attacking the monsters. It was a really great scene. I won't spoil any more of the episode for you guys, but all I'll say is that by the end of the episode, she is already really strong for someone only at level 18. This was a very entertaining first episode, and the situations that Maple is put in constantly escalates until she faces a powerful boss at the end. I should have mentioned this earlier, but like a lot of these fantasy shows, it's based off of a light novel by Yuma. He did an excellent job coming up with the entertaining situations that Maple finds herself in and then somehow finds a clever solution out of. I didn't expect that part with the boss at the end at all. I really like Maple as a character so far. This first episode was funny and really entertaining, but my biggest concern is, can Yuma keep things from getting stale? The gimmick of her gaining new abilities and finding an unorthodox way of handling situations and the game rewarding her no matter what was fun to watch here, but I wonder if it will eventually get old to certain viewers. I'll definitely continue watching this fantasy comedy series going forward, and I hope for the best. I think this episode works so well because of the pacing and the dialogue. The show is certainly very appealing from an art style perspective, although some might call it generic since it looks like most modern video game fantasy anime out there. And at least the animation looks good. I mean, it's good. It's nothing to write home about, but not bad like the last show that I watched the other day. Anyway, I'd highly recommend that you give this anime a try. If you like the latest trend of video game anime or fantasy anime, you might just like it. I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10 for this first episode. And I mean, this is crazy because I believe if I came into the show and like I knew what this was, honestly, if I was able to tell what this was going in, I probably wouldn't have took the risk. I probably wouldn't have tried it out. But when I see the premise of a lot of these shows like this, a lot of these sort of fantasy isekai type of shows like this, I usually just kind of write it off. Like there's other shows out there. I can't think of the name of that one with like the guy that I think it's called Cautious Hero or something like that. But like I see these premises all the time, and like I always kind of write them off because I'm not really looking for something that is comedic when it comes to these sort of shows like this. But I guess I gotta start giving them a chance now. I mean, I see these shows like Reincarnated as a Slime, How to Pick Up Chicks in a Dungeon or something like that. It's something like that. But I see these premises, these really strange premises all the time, and I just write them off. But this was a great experience, so I might have to give other shows like this a chance. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this first episode. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. This has been Fear No Hate. I'm out of here. Peace.